Hey everybody, it's Randy with Sith Survival. Just showing you the cutout pieces so far of this, what's going to be a wool blanket jacket. I actually had to wind up getting a second blanket from Harbor Freight to match the other one from Harbor Freight. I actually had to wash it and dry it to shrink it to match the other one because it had gotten wet. So what I got here is, and I'll walk you through it a little bit. First off, I was not able to buy the buttons because they're so freaking expensive. For 2 buttons at Hancock Fabric, it was between $3 and $4. So I need a handful of them here, and I really don't want to spend $20 on buttons. So what I did was, I have this zebra wood here. You can see I drew circles and drilled holes on them, and what I came up with after I did that was this out of the zebra wood. So I had that already, and I'm not sure if I'm using that, but I also have this wenge. Some people call it wenge, but it's actually pronounced wenge. It's an exotic wood. It's very, very hard wood, and it's actually got some really neat grain to it. So I may use some of that. I'm not 100% sure. I already got enough cut out of the zebra wood here. I just got to round them off on the sander. I'm not using a lathe or anything. I'm doing things pretty primitive. So let's go ahead and start with what we got going on here with this little fella here. This is the hood right here. It has to be stitched, but yeah, that's the hood. That's going to be stitched at the top. This is actually a stocking cap that I'm going to do out of the wool that was left over. I actually have a like 12-inch by 5-foot piece left. I'm going to double over and stitch all the way around and make a scarf out of that. But you can see my basic shape here of the shirt. This is before any sewing has been done. So I got to hem all these edges, and then basically it'll become the shirt from them and attach to the hood. Here, what I got is right in the belly area. Your hands will be able to slide underneath this thing as a hand warmer from both sides. But then obviously these buttons are not attached. You'll have this flap here that will open, and you'll be able to go inside, and you'll have storage inside there, and the buttons will hold it down. So that being said, I'm going to move that out of the way and move these buttons out of the way, and you can see here there is the front piece there, and then the rear piece. So when you take this, it all lines up pretty good. You can see that the 2 pieces are there. So ultimately my plan is to do some sort of shoulder pockets also. And then around the hood there's going to be a drawstring, and then in the waist area in here I'm going to have a stitched pocket all the way around for a drawstring with spring keepers to suck the the fabric to your body to keep cold air from going up inside there. So also on this back flange here, where you're going to sit on this piece right here, I'm going to have it to where that rolls back, and then there'll be a series of buttons attaching that to the back in case if you go out small game hunting or wild edibles or morel hunting, you can use that as a pocket and then just stuff them in that whole back pocket. You know, if you're not needing the flap to sit on, there's no sense having it there. You can button it up against the back and then tuck everything down in there. So this is what I've got so far. It's been taking a little while. I got some things on my mind that kind of shot me off track, but I'm getting back on track, so I'm going to get sewing on this today, and then hopefully either by the end of the day or tomorrow I will have another video up on the initial stitching. I'm using the sewing machine, so I might do a little video of showing you all how the stitching actually goes. Again, this is a stocking cap right here. I've actually been considering making a pair of socks or two out of this as well. This is the hood, and this is going to be the front pouch and slash hand warmer. So have yourself a great day, guys. Remember, and I gotta keep telling myself this, regardless what happens, keep smiling, because it ain't the end of the world. And the only problems that are given to you are problems you should be able to handle. Have a great day, guys. Happy Columbus Day, even though he never discovered America. Who knows? Maybe I'll discover some lost colony on Mars or something. Who knows? See ya.